for tuning in to another one of my videos. This time I thought I would just record a quick message as to why I will be marching on the 10th of March. It's not going to be a case of me saying you're right or wrong for whatever you're going to decide. We always have different opinions in football, whether it's, whether you think Mark Noble's past is best or Hart's better than Adrian, although I think most people agree on that now. We always have different opinions, so no one's right or wrong. I have my reasons for why I will be marching, so I thought I'd just say why. There's a lot of people that are really unhappy with the board. I would say that's actually become, the numbers have become higher even from the last transfer window. I know some people on Twitter that were very much pro-board that are now starting to see where a lot of us have been coming from. Whether you think they're lies or just false expectations, either way, we have definitely been let down. For me, I feel that there's lies as well as maybe some false expectations, but it's the lies that I can't actually forgive. Just so many things. I mean, I've recorded videos before, so there's no point me going over like everything that they've done wrong. But I think it's time that we make a stand and voice our unhappiness. I mean, I think lots of people have tried to voice their unhappiness and it's not got anywhere. And I think they're now realising the backlash. And, Sullivan's video the other day, I think is actually, it's clearly been advised, but then he never does the right thing normally. So, but to record something, to admit some failures, but for me, it doesn't go far enough. I think they need to come out, all three of them, and actually apologise and say, actually understand, they understand where we're coming from. So I will be marching purely for the fact that there's too many lies, and I think that you actually have to take a stand at some point to voice your feelings. There are those people that would say it's pointless, nothing's going to happen. Maybe it won't. I can't see them selling. I can't see them going actually anytime soon. But if anything comes from it, whether, even the slightest thing, if it's an improvement, then to me it's a success. And, people say, oh, there's no point. But if we always just went, there's no point in doing anything, then nothing in the world would change. And, we've only got to look back years and years ago. I'm not going to go into really deep things because we're only talking about West Ham. But people, years gone by, if they didn't stand up for what they believed in, life would be very different now. So I think there's always a reason to stand up for what you believe in, and sometimes things actually make a difference. I've also heard some people say and read things on Twitter that us marching and singing "Sack the Board" is having a negative effect on the players. This isn't a protest against the players or David Moyes. It is voicing our unhappiness against the board. None of the players to blame in any of this. To be honest, they've probably been given false hope as well, like us. It is purely against the board, and I think, we can all sit there and moan on Twitter, but it's pointless. Sometimes you actually have to make a stand, and I believe the 10th of March is the perfect time to do it. It's before the game, so we're not going to be singing negative things during the game. It's before the game. Hopefully the media will actually take note and actually start to listen to us instead of David Sullivan clearly talking to Jim White and the media, and that's just so frustrating. The media is infuriating at times, but it doesn't help when your owners seem to be against our own fans. I am going back to the media. I just pray this is going to be a peaceful protest, nothing kicking off, because I tell you what, the slightest bit of negativity the media will pick up on, and then that will be it. We'll have lost all credibility. So I pray that it is a peaceful protest and we have lots of people and the media actually show us in a good light, because tell you what, it'll make a change. Oh, and another thing, I've seen people saying again about us having a negative impact on the players. If we end up getting relegated or being involved in a relegation battle, which is very likely, because this is an insanely close table this season, you cannot blame fans voicing their unhappiness. It is purely down to the board and their lack of investment. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like and comment and follow me on Twitter @Flump9. Come on, you irons.